All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. Happy Saturday wherever you are around the world. You guys know what time it is. We're going to be talking about none other than ADA itself. You know, the Cardano family just shows tremendous amount of love on a day-to-day basis. Just want to say thank you. Continue supporting and you will see a continuation of these updates that I bring you guys. And if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that red subscribe button. But looking across the board as we are obviously in Saturday, you are seeing tremendous amount of green once again for altcoins. And we're going to get into a little bit more detail as to why that's the case. ADA is up 2% on the daily time frame. On the weekly time frame, Cardano is up 30.7%. And I know I've been noticing you're starting to see more and more people actually turning bullish, and you're starting to see less and less comments talking negativity or spreading negative vibes regarding any specific project. And that happens, right? But the true winners right now, because you're going to see everyone becoming a moon boy, whether it's our Cardano, Solana, whatever the case may be, people are going to act like they've been supporting it, but these same people were nowhere to be seen just a few months back. But the ones that are the true believers are the ones that have been doing their due diligence, research, really understanding how crypto market works, and dollar cost averaging in. Those are the real winners, especially during the uncertain times. But looking at Cardano, it's currently sitting at 44.6 cents, up 0.8% in USD and about 0.9% in Bitcoin comparative. Market cap is almost at $16 billion, 24-hour trading volume at about 685.8 million. What you're noticing is, and this is the beauty of doing the day-to-day videos, because you can kind of distinguish what has changed over the course of the last 24 hours. And what has changed is that the 24-hour trading volume for ADA is down quite a bit compared to what we have seen. We were sitting at about 1.3 billion, and so it has gone down about 50%. But in a grand scheme of things, the price of Cardano is looking really good, and it's following the most important thing, which a lot of people will ignore, is it's following the market trend, which is of course bullish trend. But before we get into it any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So yet again, you're seeing tremendous amount of green right now, specifically on the daily time frame, double-digit gains for some coins. Why is that the case? This is a huge catalyst behind it. Let me just continue to remind you guys, this right here is a continuous reminder. And if you are a regular viewer on my channel, I tell you guys the importance of the Bitcoin dominance. There's a lot of people on the channel that don't even like me talking about Bitcoin or the dominance index, but now you're starting to realize why I have been talking about this on a daily, every single update that I've made. And I've made thousands of updates on my channel because I'm a daily, I pretty much pull out daily videos for the viewers on my channel, and every single update you can literally go and see. I talk about the dominance, the importance of the dominance. Literally, since the election has come to an end, you have seen the dominance only going down and down. Why is this the case? This is the confirmation that I speak to you guys about. Daily confirmation, and this is a perfect example of the confirmation we were looking for as we were going into the U.S. elections. I was stating that we are going to see. I said there's a lot of uncertainty leading into the election. I was projecting that we're going to see more uncertainty, and that's exactly what you could see happen. We actually saw more uncertainty, which drives the dominance index up, and this is a perfect example. Dominance index went to 60.55%. Since then, since the U.S. president was announced, which is Donald Trump, who's pro-crypto, of course, we saw the dominance just pulling down and actually went down to 58.85%. And if you're noticing the entire market valuation for the crypto space, that hasn't changed. That's only increasing. So when dominance goes down in that case, what does that show? That shows money is actually flowing back into the altcoins. And, just based off of looking at the altcoin performance over the last 4 days at this point, you can really kind of get that confirmation and start to, see all these blocks that are adding up. And that's what I try to teach you guys. But anyhow, if you're looking at Bitcoin, once again, Bitcoin was able to hit a new all-time high, sitting at $77,268. So Bitcoin just continues to climb up, and we're going to extend this Fibonacci retracement level once again. Bitcoin is doing exactly what we've been projecting. It has seen a little bit of a minor pullback, but even though we have seen a little bit of a minor pullback, a lot of altcoins are feeling the love regardless. If you're looking across the board, a few coins, just a few coins are down, but majority of the market yet again is up, and that just tells you everything you need to know in terms of interest that altcoins have. But Cardano has a lot of interest coming in now. In terms of retail or institutional interest, more and more people are focusing on the protocols, focusing on ADA's native token itself, and that always happens when the bullish momentum kicks back in, because retail is. And let me tell you how I have seen it over the course of the last 8 years. And I personally am putting myself in this, obviously I'm thinking from what I would think of, in the last 8 years. Usually what happens is when there's a lot of uncertainty, retail, which is of course small investors, tend to kind of steer away. They're really in the panic zone. Most people just go into stables or Bitcoin. But what people don't understand is the true believers do their due diligence research. And if they have, a long horizon, doesn't matter what happens to the price in the short term. And look at the people over the course of the last 5-6 years, the people that picked up ADA at 2 cents. Do you think they were focusing on ADA to go to 10 cents, or were they focusing on the bigger picture? And some people are living off of Cardano, and what I mean by that is staking. And if you think that's just absolutely crazy to think about, I hope you guys can go do some research on that to see. Some people are just living off of the staking rewards themselves, which of course you get by staking ADA. And there's some people that I personally know that have been staking ADA over the course of the last 5 to 6 years and have just changed their lives based off of that. But of course, the early comers that bought back ADA early on are the ones that are benefiting the most. But just tells you everything you know about the patience. And you're looking at ADA holding really strong right now at this 44.83 cents, and you can clearly see that exact same resistance which we spoke about in our last update is coming as a level of resistance. But the fact that we did retest 46 cents is beautiful to see. And we do have about 4 hours until the daily candle comes to an end for Saturday. Today I didn't give you guys an update early on. I usually make updates at midnight, but I just wanted to enjoy my Saturday. I was with family and friends, just having a good time Friday night, and just decided to kind of take a relaxing day. But I wanted to give you guys this update because the ADA community is absolutely amazing. Continue supporting, and you will see a continuation of these updates. But Cardano is doing exactly what you want to see ADA doing. It's doing exactly what you want Cardano to be doing. And I know for a fact there's a lot of people that are completely speechless right now, but we really want to see this key resistance breaking out. After that, I think, we could actually start pushing up to the likes of 57 cents. And if dominance continues to pull down, this is something that you want to see. So I think we're about to see ADA do something what it has done last December. But the one thing that a lot of people completely forget is last December, the dominance was much lower. If you want to get that confirmation, let's kind of go back in to the dominance and really understand this. So December of last year, wow, this will shock a lot of people. Oopsies, we need to get rid of this. Take a look at this. So December, yeah, so 52, and you could see, look at this, around 51 to 52%. And right now we're sitting at about almost 60% in terms of dominance. So imagine if the dominance goes down to this level. I could honestly see ADA reaching towards a new yearly high. So obviously people are very fast to kind of talk about the all-time highs, but I think we're going to take it one step at a time. Before you can even talk about all-time highs, you really need to see some of these levels that we haven't retested, especially the likes of that psychological price of $1. That's a very important. But one good thing about ADA is a lot of its supply is locked, as I've stated to you guys before. I'm sorry, not locked, it's being staked. So supply and demand factor, basic economic rule. But let's take a look at it on the hourly time frame. We really want to see how the chart's looking on the hourly time frame. So if I were to go hourly, and there we are, a beautiful upward trajectory formation. You could clearly see. Doesn't require you to be a big technical analysis expert to kind of see that. So pretty much from November 5th itself, this again is one of the most biggest asset in terms of crypto space. But the fact that after we broke out of that key resistance itself, which I've been speaking about quite a bit, you saw ADA go up another 14%. And right now we're facing a significant amount of resistance, especially around the 45.83 cents. If that is able to break out, I believe, we could actually end up at that 57 cents price point, which would be very nice to see. And that is about a 25% move. Those would be some targets that I'd be reaching for after that. But let me know down below what you guys think. Love you guys. Thank you so much for your support. We'll see you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.